these bogies are such an awkward shape.
Aren't most bogies an awkward shape, though?
Well, on trains in particular. Like the 900 has this odd up and down sort of. Oh, it's an arch. Okay, I see it now. Going from like this bogey to the other one. In fact, if I were to duplicate object, get this moving tool, and then spin this around.
You finally figure it out then?
No, you come into the stream, you'll see something really fucking funny.
Yeah, I'm not really wanting to do that, dude. I'm doing my own thing for the most part.
No, it it's beautiful. It's truly amazing. It is a work of art.
I'm still doing my own thing.
Fair enough. I'm guessing you're not even on your computer at the moment.
I am. Trying. I'm basically modding Skyrim.
Oh, whoops. Ah, Skyrim. You're not making
Basically,
you're not making the next chair mod, are you?
chair mod.
The one with your head as a chair.
I really, I'm not one of those people who do that kind of shit. I think people who do that kind of shit are kind of why modding is seen as something bad by a lot of developers.
Ah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's all well and good to make a joke here and there. Turning all the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engines and stuff like that, it's kind of silly.
I love that mod. That is amazing.
Like, I can understand why someone would enjoy it. It's
I,
a funny mod, but it's not really worth. Like,
it's
but
not
then
worth
again,
it's not worth the time of day.
heck, well, then you got the fact that you got full-on sex mods.
Yep. Just proving that most Skyrim fans don't get enough action as it was already.
The sad truth is, I know someone who covers those kinds of mods, and he has a girlfriend, like a
Oh,
completely committed partner and
oh
everything.
my
So,
god, I hope she's proud of him.
oh no, from my understanding, as assuming it is the same person I think it is, yeah, she's pretty proud. Like they even have a YouTube channel together
Oh my
where they do.
god. Now they can both fuck virtually and as well as in real life.
Don't you worry if they are who I think, because I'll be honest, the guy um I watch is called MXR Plays. I have a one called another. I've had. I haven't seen any of their videos pop up lately, but another one called MXR,
Yes.
where it's a couple who do basically reviews and stuff
Yes.
of videos, like try not to laugh challenge and stuff.
Uh,
You know, the standard stuff. But I haven't seen anything from either channel. I wonder if they're still alive.
that's always what you got to assume. You either got to assume they're dead or they're not. They're not even around anymore. Oh. What?
I burped, so I said pardon me.
Oh, I didn't hear it, so you're excused anyway. What is the definition of a Taurus?
No clue.
I'll tell you the definition. To give you a headache, and that's its mission in life. Especially when it's not on center. Grr. Go in. Oh, that's so close. God damn, what fucking key was it?
mode, and you can use your scroll wheel to go ahead and proportional editing. So you can just click on the button or you can press O on your keyboard. And what this does is it pairs up with, for example, scale or grab. Or you can control R, which is control.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hmm?
Oh, I fucked it up.
Oof.
I'd scaled everything perfectly, and then, of course, I have to press the wrong key, and everything just goes fucking everywhere.
As food workers, what is something you do at your job that you know could get you in trouble, but you
So a long time ago, I worked at McDonald's and they had Happy Meals. And one of the toys in the Happy Meal was a little like Barbie doll with that
What the?
plastic hair. And we figured out that if we took the toy out of the Happy Meal and we turned it upside down, that plastic hair would shrink up and it would look like the Barbie doll had fur. What we didn't realize was putting plastics in the fryer and then cooking people's food in it was probably not the best thing. We had this amazing manager named Craig Bishop, and when he found out about it, he laughed like hell. Did it with us like 4 or 5 times. Changed the grease in the fryer, told us never to do that. That was also the same manager that taught us how to make potato guns and fire them across the street. Um, Happened to be a subdivision there, but yeah, we turned out to do that without candle.
In one study in Sweden, researchers ran more than 13,000 dogs of 31 different breeds through a course full of sounds, surprises, and random humans attempting to stumble. They found that levels of playfulness, curiosity, sociability, and aggression not differ among breed groups. Even weirder, it turned out that golden retrievers are more similar to Rottweilers than they are to their fellow sporting dogs, and boxers are more like labs than they are like other working dogs. You're correct. Most dogs act more like breeds outside their group than they act like other breeds within their group. What's more, dozens of canine intelligence studies have shown that when it comes to skills like solving mazes and following commands, all breed groups perform about the same, even though some individual dogs are definitely smarter than others. In one study in Sweden, researchers ran more than 13.
The quality of Lego plastic is decreasing. Zach the Lego Maniac made a great video about this, about how a bunch of his brand new minifigures have been cracking, especially on the feet. And I've noticed in my collection, I have a lot of figures with cracked feet, cracked arms, or cracked torsos. And some of these are figures. Into longer and less easily damaged. Has this happened to you? And what?
This is the only Stranger Things set. In 2019, LEGO released the Upside Down, and it remains the only D2C set for the Netflix show. And yes, it's an the minifigures are good, but they're limited. Steve totally deserved to be in this
Netflix.
set. At least we get a Demogorgon. There's also James' police truck, which is fancy on its own. The design of the buyer's house is definitely good, including the interior. There's even a light up brick to recreate one of the scariest moments in season 1. You can even enter the Upside Down by turning the set upside down. Crazy, am I right? Very creepy indeed. There needs to be more Stranger Things sets. And the Upside Down is a great example of what I want to see. Hopefully we get more sets.
Watch out!
Official Pokemon game. Back in Pokemon Black and White 2, there was something called the Pokemon World Tournament, or the PWT for short. It was an in-game battle facility where you could play in 8-person tournaments. There were even prominent trainers from previous games. That's just what's on the cartridge, though. There were also special tournaments that you could download over Wi-Fi. One of these tournaments had the teams and players from the 2012 Pokemon World Championships, where I finished second. Even though this blue-haired trainer doesn't exactly look like me, he does have the exact same team that I used at the 2012 World Championships. It's one of
Well, to get very technical, my name is Kim Kardashian.
This bear was accidentally brought to the dog shelter and had a great time. Tiny Tim is 3 soy sauce without tail, and about 4.
Look out.
Alright, give me your favorite Pokemon.
Huh?
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Like, I can name my favorite starter, because it limits the number of really cool Pokemon.
Yeah, but what's your most liked one? It's a hard question, isn't it?
Like, let me put it this way: I've always been fond of Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon,
Hmm.
especially their primal forms. Um, then you got like Victini's a cool one. Like, if Victini could be a starter Pokemon, I'd have Victini as a starter Pokemon.
Hmm.
Um, like then you got like Arceus is a cool Pokemon.
Well, I mean, Arceus, isn't he like the god in Pokemon?
He is a definition. Uh,
Which is
the
like,
he is God.
yeah,
He's
I know.
essentially. There's a picture I love seeing. It has um, Rhydon, Bulbasaur, Arceus, and Mew. And the question is, which is the first Pokemon?
Ah, because it's a trick question.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
because
canon-wise, it would probably be Arceus because he was technically the quote-unquote creator.
yeah, but at the same time, he also wasn't a Pokemon till after he created the Pokemon,
Yeah, so
the
technically, isn't
first
he? He's
Pokemon.
the progenitor. He's the progenitor.
Yeah, but so is technically Mew as a result of that.
This is also true.
And then you got the in the Pokédex, you've got Bulbasaur is number one, but the first ever Pokemon ever created,
Ah, first in the Pokédex to be recorded.
yes, first in the Pokédex, like number one Pokédex.
See, I can bend this logic too.
Okay, then how does Rhydon fit into all of that?
Well, he would have to be the first, respectively, to something.
He is actually the first Pokemon ever conceived.
Ah, okay. So technically he okay, yeah, I see the logic there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically usually followed with how to start an argument with Pokemon fans.
This is all carefully bloody thought out. All the scientists at bloody
Reddit,
Nintendo were like,
Reddit. No, no, it's just how things ended up happening.
well, my
Because
question to you is, are humans Pokemon in that universe?
see, I have to go along the lines of yes.
So where do they fit in the class system?
They're just um I don't know where they actually would fit, but the reason why I go along with yes is look at the fucking beatings that not only Ash but Team Rocket have also fucking had.
Like tanked? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that's the beatings those human beings have basically had.
So that makes me question, like, where do you put humans in like the Pokemon category?
Yeah, and then brings up the whole Mr. Mime situation again.
Uh, Actually, can you imagine being like the first human to evolve in the Pokemon universe, and you're like, shit, I broke the meta.
See, chances are there's also the fact that what if Pokemon was a world all by itself, and then humans entered it.
That would be a very good point, considering how much bullshittery goes on in that realm.
Add on the fact that there's not only bullshittery, but you have time space hijinks in general.
Yeah, not like that one guy. What was it, Team Magma? That one of the guys who ran that organization decided to fucking try and become literal god in the Pokemon
Yeah, I
special.
believe it was
Yeah,
Aqua
yeah, Team
because
Aqua. Yeah, yeah,
Pika- because Pikachu ultimately ended up embodying um Gyarados.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah, but then, oh
And then he got
fuck.
really sick because of it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
so yeah, it's one of those weird situations. Like I would say overall, just based on the amount of crap they've ultimately endured,
Yes.
like the amount of physical,
Physical abuse that everyone has taken throughout that show is amazing.
yeah, and none of them are fucking dead. Like I'm sorry, but I understand that kids shows don't like showing, like kids networks don't like showing death and that, but I honestly don't think it's responsible for them to be showing a person getting electrocuted repeatedly.
uh,
Because it kind of dulls down the significance of how dangerous electricity itself is. Another one's like fire.
oh yeah. Have people just spontaneously combust in that series and they're completely fine
Like, I'm surprised Brock didn't gain an immunity.
to fire, yeah.
No, 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 to
Or literally everything that
the toxin,
exists.
the toxin frog that he had as a pet for a while.
Oh yeah, I've completely forgot that he had that frog. Holy
I,
shit,
I think it
you
was,
have a point.
yeah. Every time he'd hit on any female, jab with the poison. Brock should be dead.
Yeah, he logically should be. I guess he has like what, a plus 100 resistance to like Pokemon attacks.
Or at the least, at the end of the series, they should have made a joke of him just getting jabbed by this fucking frog this poison dart frog basically, and basically just nothing happening, and him actually getting a date because of it.
He increased
Just
his stats. Like, all the Pokemon in that. It's like Skyrim, essentially. Everyone is just, like, really, really high statted compared to all the, like, below them Pokemon. And all the Pokemon are
like
like, geez, I really want to be that powerful someday.
yeah, like the amount of like it's weird about humans. Like in that universe, like I feel like they need to have come. Like I feel like they had to have come
From somewhere.
from somewhere else.
The
Because let's be
aliens.
honest,
They're aliens. Lamel.
well, they never actually say that.
Wait, I want to see an episode now where it's just Arceus getting a question from like one of the humans there. So, are we like Pokemon? We must be, right? And Arceus is just like really silent for a long period of time.
And then just like a Vietnam War style flashback to when he's just getting ridden around by humans in the other realm.
Oh god, yeah. Good god.
Basically,
Oh,
he only ended up in that realm running away from humans, and as a result, as a result of just a handful of them just chasing after him because, like, we want the last one of these majestic horses. Let's
oh
get
my
it. They're
god,
powerful.
yeah. Good god.
like,
Wanna see it, wanna see it, god damn it.
like of all things, though, Pokemon has always been careful not to bring religion into everything.
Yes.
Like folklore and that have, but basically the fact that Arceus has the plates that it has, those are essentially the Ten Commandments.
Oh yeah, well that was pretty obvious.
Oh, have you seen the new Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie?
Oh god, I don't want to see it because mostly, look, I'm an old school Chippendale fan. When I saw the Rescue Rangers for the first time, I thought, Jesus Christ, is this it? Is this what everyone's hyped about? Come on. They essentially they took
I I what liked it more because have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
yes.
I see it more as a continuation of that world.
Oh god, I feel sorry for you.
I loved that movie.
I know, like Roger Rabbit was really good, but this Rescue Ranger shit, nah, fam, nah.
No, it's actually really good. It's for the most part well done.
Well, be careful, don't go to 4chan, you'll get absolutely lambasted for that.
Ugh.
Absolute heresy right there.
Why?
Because a lot of the people on there are massive 80s kids, not well, adults now, but they grew up watching that kind of a show and they took it a bit too seriously. And here's the thing, look, they obviously treasured the whole series to a point where they idolized the living shit out of it. And then
Like
someone comes
I have
along.
to ask you a question. Out of
Yes.
the Rescue Rangers, who you think got Gadget?
Oh, the fly.
Yes.
I'm just like, dude, that was the dog in the show. Dude.
Like, did you see that? How did you find that one out?
Oh, it got plastered everywhere over literally every 4chan board. And I
Like,
mean every single one. And everyone was either going, oh my god, I can't believe they do this. I can't believe this. And then other people were like, haha, white woman moment.
I'm sorry, but it is kind of it's hilarious, honestly.
I know.
But it's
Hang on,
honestly,
hang on. What is it, Gran? I'll be in a second.
You got dinner coming or something? Hello? Okay. Don't let me know. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Canada Joe?
Well, I haven't been outside that much. Ah, later. Um, yeah, I know that. I know that. Oh,
I know a character you'll love that's in there.
what is it?
Ugly Sonic.
Oh God, I saw that. I actually saw that. I just thought that was funny.
It is. It's fucking hilarious. Like, he ends up being kind of partly the hero in the end too.
I know. Good God. What
Like,
is this world? What is this
it's
dark timeline?
no. This is the best timeline because think about it though. They had to use that thing somewhere to recoup some of their money from you making that monstrosity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it would. But honestly, I've watched it. It's fucking hilarious. Like there's a scene where he's going to erase someone's lips because they're a cartoon, so
Ah,
erase the lips. And next to the eraser is a vial of dip.
oh, of course there is.
And it's like, how? Like I was hoping there would be a reference to it, but I didn't. I was sitting there going, oh, I just hope that like somewhere there's like a little bottle of dip somewhere, or it's bubbling away.
You see, I'm
No,
glad you're happy because so many other people were not happy with that movie. So many
see,
people.
watching that movie, it was never intended to be a reboot or anything.
Oh, well, that was
If
obvious.
anything, if anything, it was kind of more intended to keep things going, like copyrights and such.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I swear to God, if they actually make that canon, that's gonna piss so many people off. And here's the thing, they might just do it because, oh, our entire audience is just a bunch of bad children, so their opinion doesn't actually matter.
At a certain point, I can agree with that. Like, let me be honest. Yes, Ugly Sonic looked fucking horrendous. But honestly, the movie I think still would have been good. It just would have been kind of hard to look at.
Kind of hard to look at, he says. Uh. Oh
So,
god, I'm slowly dying.
still
Boss,
recovering.
I have a cancer. Boss, please. Please. I have a cancer, boss.
Me, but yeah,
But no, as I said, I didn't mind the Chip and Dale, movie. Because here's the thing, I honestly don't think it is canon, but most people got pissed off that Gadget didn't hitch up with, like, Dale, or at the very least Chip. And I think that's really what pissed people off the most.
like that's why I love the fact that they they got her with the fly.
I don't know. I think that character deserved better, if I'm being honest. Like, the writers were very obviously just there to fill gaps. See, when it, I hate to tell you this, but when I was in, what was it, primary school, we had probably one of the fucking best German teachers ever, right? His name was Mr. Richter. And he taught us the basics of, like, character development and shit like that, as well as, like, animation, how hard it was. You had to be like the draftsman and stuff like that. We got to, like, watch Astro Boy and shit in our spare time, and
I
you know, I learnt an awful lot about, like, how characters should be, how to respect your fan base, how to, just be polite in general towards people in the artisan type of industry, like, traditional, like, 2D animation stuff like that. And it's a bit of a pity because around about the time we were learning this stuff, it was around about the time Astro Boy the movie came out.
which movie? Because I think there's like two.
The animated one, the CGI one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
While I dislike it, it was a very valid attempt at a decent movie.
it was. I will agree with that. But everyone in the room when we were watching it, and it got to the scene where Astro shot bullets out of his ass, everyone cringed.
Like,
And you can hear, even I was like, ugh.
the reason I think that is because that's not because that one is more based on
Rape.
no, I think it's not called Astro Boy. I believe it's just called Astro.
Was it called Astro?
No. There was another series that
Oh,
came out. Um, is this the one? 2003? No. Yeah, 2003. Yeah, where basically kind of loosely follows the original 80s show
yeah.
in the sense that Astro Boy was basically abandoned by his original creator.
Yeah, I always found that to be quite interesting, if I'm being honest. I honestly disliked it in the later series where they made him a villain. I'm just like, why? Why make him the
In
villain? It doesn't make any
in the two
sense.
in the 2000 series, Dr. Tenma is always a villain.
I know. Like, why is he the villain? It's literally his fucking son.
That's part of the reason why, because Astro Boy is actually based off of a real human child.
Yeah, I know that because fucking it was Tenma's doing. It was
Yeah,
literally him. It was literally fucking him. He has no one else but himself to blame, and he can go sulk in a corner. He doesn't need to be a fucking Eggman meets bloody Dr. Wily type villain.
See, he he's never felt that way to me.
No, it's goofy to me because it's just out of character. It's like almost out of left field.
See, I've watched the original. I used to watch the original from
I've
time to
seen
time
the
when I was,
original.
and yeah, he see the fact that he was um Astro Boy's um creator, and he was his father in that. But it kind of makes you wonder. I think it was done that way so that it technically carries on.
No, what Tenma needs to do is take responsibility for his fucking child, or I'm calling the IRS. Not the IRS, what's the like, fucking Child Protective Services?
But because that particular Astro Boy is it more interesting in my opinion.
Ew.
Um,
I don't know. I think the old 60s series has a lot more charm to it, if I'm being honest. But the 80s series really actually upped the intensity, as I would like to call it, of
see
the
what
actual series.
I my personal theory is the Kokoro that is in Astro Boy
Yes.
made Tenma insane.
You think? Did it make him insane? Or maybe it did.
He's the only character in that universe who has actively worked repeatedly with Kokoro.
Maybe Atlas had a point.
Atlas?
Yeah, Atlas.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what point did he have?
Humanity are nothing but a bunch of filthy idiots. He had a point. He had a goddamn point.
Well, he's correct, honestly. But yeah, when it comes down to that, I that's how I feel, and because of them also finding Astro Boy again after he's basically, I don't know, had a broken heart, let's say.
Get goddamn over it, you goddamn pansy, or I will slap the living shit out of you. You will take care of your son, so goddamn help me.
But because, like I said, honestly, it was a decent attempt, in my opinion.
It should go on, there was an attempt.
Like, yeah, that's the appropriate place to put that movie. See, but the thing is, because it's again like with Chip and Dale. Even if they brought out a new reboot or a remake or even a
Dude,
sequel,
there is no salvaging that. There is no salvaging that film. The IP itself is now just dead. After they fucked over the fans, and the fans are like no longer willing to watch anything Chip and Dale related, they're gonna be really hard pressed to actually do
that
the
could
right
also have
thing
been a
anymore.
reason why they did it too. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Like, rule number one of like not pissing off your fan base. That's
Yeah,
like the golden rule.
but the thing is, they they by the looks of it, they had no intention of ever actually remaking Chip and Dale.
Well, why would they? It was obviously some executives that were in a room like, dude, what if we did Roger Rabbit, but like it was serious? And we know our fans are a bunch of man children. And this guy is that talk. He's got like a fucking man bun and shit. in his like free time, and he wanks in his office on his computer. Then again, who doesn't? Um,
Actually, surprisingly, there are a lot of companies that are allowing that recently.
I know that's absolutely shocking. Companies that do that should be taken out back and shot.
Well,
No, I will not allow this bullshittery in my presence.
see, the point being, it's more but what I mean is, the people who have been caught find out it's okay. But it's legitimately one of those interesting things where, honestly, as long as they're given a safe space to do something like that,
Oh no, I come in your safe space.
I'm sure plenty of people would. Um, but the thing is, with the amount of stress a lot of companies end up being under,
Oh my god, have you seen the Wagey Cage?
no,
Oh my god, he has not seen the Wagey Cage. The
I don't think I
Wagey
want to.
Cage. Oh my
Don't think.
god. There's the song that goes with it. How long have I been recording? Over an hour. I'll